Good evening, everybody. Happy Sunday. I was just watching my Buffalo Bills play, and I was hoping to watch the whole game, but instead I'm live streaming. So I will be here. Uh, I got to say something that my son said. This is freaking hysterical. He said, "Dad, what teams are playing?" I said, "Well, Buffalo and Kansas City." And he says, "Well, what team do you want to win?" I said, "I want Buffalo to win because that's where my area where I'm from. Those are my people." He goes, I don't care if Buffalo wins." I said, "Why don't you care if Buffalo wins?" He goes, "Because I don't live there." So I thought that was kind of funny. Oh, goodness. All right. So what a week we've had. Last 10 days or so. We've seen PulseChain go up. We've seen PulseChain come back down. It's pretty volatile right now. I am going to share the screen, take a look at the stuff that we're seeing in a minute. But it's been pretty volatile, up and down. And I'm kind of glad whoever was in there pumping didn't just go pump like crazy and just send it to the moon right away. Let's have a gentle rise. Let's have a normal cycle where things go up and down a little bit, right? Let's see what Ted says. Hey, let's get some nope. Yes, giving away 500,000 nope tonight. Hello, Mom. Good to see you, Mom. Crypto Bendu, believe in yourself. Diamond Dave. Diamond Dave is diamond-handed. I'll tell you that. Hello, Pepe. Sarah. Chad. Good to see you, sir. Happy again. Out of the mouth of babe. Smart kid. Yeah. Hey, solid. How about that note price? Yes, sir. We have, we almost did a double today. So pretty cool. Happy Silver. Hola. And come get me aliens. Hello, sir. So I'm going to go ahead and, Tom says, hey, Randy from Peru, check out the Chan and Trujillo. Nice. I don't know what that is, but I'm sure it's nice. Oh, God. I'm not saying your name, man. So speaking of Peru, just made me think of what's going on in Ecuador right now. Ecuador is just a mess. So sad to see. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, just go do some research on your own. Ever since that socialist president was in power, it's been an absolute disaster. And it seems like every time socialism creeps into a country, it leaves a mess. And that's the mess that they're in. And they let the bad guys get too much influence, and now the bad guys don't want to give up that influence. Happens over and over again. See, Tom says, I was there. It was a mess. Hey, Bright Light, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Trump's on PulseChain. Yes, I saw that. Rashawn. Yeah, interesting. All right. So yeah, this is Nope Token today. Let's get into this. I don't know where this shared screen is from. Geez, I got so many things open here. I think this is it. Yes. All right. So Nope has had quite a day. We are at 9 pulse. Is this right? 9 pulse per Nope. Now we're up to 16.7 pulse per Nope. That's a different way of looking at things. We saw when the PulseChain was pumping since beginning of or the end of December that Pulse or Nope token was losing against PulseChain, but it all came running back today, and we're back 16.7. And we've enjoyed the ride because of the bonded liquidity that's been taking Nope token up with our PulseChain up was going up, so it pulled Nope with it because most of the liquidity is along with PulseChain. And you can see our liquidity right now is $338,000, and market cap is just sitting at 1.9 million. It did pass over 2 million again today. We're up 73% in the last 24 hours. It's pretty awesome. I do want to say something that kind of pisses me off. The founder of PulsePot wrote me, and his comment to me, because we're not listed on PulsePot, and I thought we already were for some reason, but somebody made the comment that we're not. So I went back to the founder. I saw the Telegram chat that him and I had when I sent the image and, you know, the how many tokens and that kind of stuff, the distribution, those kind of things. And you know what he said to me? He said, "Why is the volume so low?" I said, because the volume is so low because my community, we're a bunch of gray hairs, and we don't talk, or we don't just trade back and forth our tokens. We put them in liquidity. We earn rewards in BBC, in Fox, 9mm Pro. That's what we do with our tokens. Or some people are just sitting with them in their wallets because they don't know how to provide liquidity. So I was kind of perturbed by that. Why are they gatekeeping a token that has been right about a $1 million market cap? Someone said that, oh, you need about $100,000 market cap to get listed on PulsePot, or not PulsePot, Gold Pulse. And we're sitting close to 2 million with over $300,000 in liquidity, and they still haven't listed us. I'm a little bit annoyed. I find that similar to gatekeeping that Hexted dealt with for years. Yes. Someone wants some Nope today. Yes, we're going to give away some Nope in a bit. I'm ready to get past the halving. Moonlight, I am too, man. But I'm afraid that we're gonna probably have another dip before that we get there. Yeah, Fast Abdul, it was quite a day. Fast Abdul says, let's talk bribes. Fast Abdul, I think, is one of the founders of 2Fucks. They're getting ready, they're doing their sacrifice right now. Okay, guys. I did mention the Trump stuff on PulseChain already, and I understand what you're doing, but if you guys want me to talk about your stuff, the content is below to tell you how to do it. Every Wednesday night, we gamble on Randy's stream. And if you guys want me talking about your tokens, then go ahead and make a donation, and we will gamble it. And I will give away 50% of the winnings if we win to one of the people in the chat. And last week we won, I think it was, someone got $666. So, because we won about $13.50, and it was a great gambling night. So that's what you want to do. If you want me to show your stuff, you got to get back to the community, and we will do that. I don't care if it's $500 or more. If you want to do 10,000, great. I'll do 100 spins at $100 if you want. So, you know, I don't have my. Let's get this big. My YouTube channel is not monetized. Okay, and I understand that's how, you know, people do super chats and things like that to get their tokens shouted out. I don't monetize. So how I'm going to do it is through giveaways and giving back tokens to the community. So I think that's a great way. And also, I'm in talks with the PulsePot team to have them sponsor the channel for Wednesday night giveaways. I did play on their PulsePot pot the other night. I think it was last night, and I lost about 2 million PulseChain, 1 million PulseX. I didn't win once. I just like throw my money to the wind. Whee! Throw it away. I was like, this stinks. I can't win. So yeah, but PulsePot, they want me to do some giveaways that they'll sponsor. So we're going to be discussing that. All right, let's get back to the charts here. I think I'll look at it like this. This is better. Let me find it again. Jeez, I'm sorry. I got too many windows. All right, let's go back to just PulseChain here. And all right, PulseX down almost 6% today. And Hex is actually up. It's up 8.7% at 1.8 cents on PulseChain. INC token is down 11.83%. It's still sitting at $2.26. Teddy Bear is having a good day. Isn't that funny? When the rest of PulseChain goes down, the Teddy Bear, Tropa, PDI system seems to go up. It's kind of like the opposites here. EHEX is sitting at 0.0098. It's almost 1 penny. It's up 13% today. See, look, Atropa. Atropa's up 18%. Let me make this bigger for you guys. There you go. And Icosa still cruising right along, just essentially 22 cents, but it is down 10% today. Looks like Alex is getting closer and closer to launching the new Icosa Hedron contracts, which is great. We need something like that. I guess that's what you guys are talking about, the Trump token. It's down 35% today, but yeah, that's new tokens tend to do that. Up is at -9 today. HOA is up 1.43%. Here, let's show HOA for a second, because I'm really impressed with what Too Spooky and his crew have done. They just did another airdrop. Log. All right, so we're at 0.034, 3.5 cents. Man, I owned it back here. This has been a great token to own, I have to say. They've done a really wonderful job. Market cap is 5.2 million. Liquidity is 65,000. Wow, they've got a little over double the market cap that we have for Nope, but we've got six times the liquidity. Interesting. Different metrics you get to look at for these cryptos. And actually, let's look at Titan X. Let's piss off the maxis, because pissing off the maxis is one of my favorite side gigs. So let's see what Titan X is up to. Ooh, down 15.5% today. I wonder if my let me see if I got kicked out with my concentrated liquidity here. Oh, I am out of range. I have 100% Titan X right now. But you know what I'm going to do with it? I'm going to stake it. Oh, okay. Yeah, it will be the same thing for us too. Baseline. And let's get back to the chart here. So yes, there was supposed to be a whole bunch of new tokens, over a trillion, to come into the market for this project Titan X the other day, and most of it got ate up by a new project that was launched called Dragon X, which you got a 1-for-1 trade. And you also have like 11 more projects coming out in the next, I think, 6 weeks or so, that are just going to soak up all of this huge amount of inflation that's coming out with Titan X. So if anybody says to you, "Oh, it's just a down to the right token," hardly. That's not how it's working. So if people start learning about Titan X, they'll realize how smart the token economics are. Just lots of inflation in the beginning, and then it really slows down. So that's just how it rolls. Let's see something else. Somebody said that that was just the liquidity for WPLS. Okay, so HOA with WPLS is 65,000. HOA, this is also WPLS. This is just not okay. This is on PulseX. This is 65,000. 9-inch, 71,000. I don't know what. Is this supposed to be 9mm Pro? I'm guessing this is 9mm Pro. Another 10,000. And then HOA against 9-inch is another 64,000. I had a bunch of liquidity in that one for a while. I pulled my liquidity recently, though. Yeah, lots of liquidity. So let's look at that one. Nope, give us an idea. You're right. I wasn't thinking there for a second. Liquidity for Nope WPLS 340,000. Nope 9-inch 299,000. Wow, we really got a decent amount. So on 9mm Pro, it looks like 2,500. 9-inch PLSX 15,000. Nope HOA 5.1 thousand. Nice. Thank you, everyone that's providing liquidity. We even got a little liquidity with UpX. That's funny. I saw some ink. Someone's doing with ink. Where's that? It's only $13. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna check out what PulseX has done, because PulseX has that major run. Let's see what it's doing now. Staying right with the let's extend this out. So this is going to be resistance now. It's blue line, so it's probably going to come right back down, touch this blue line. I will guess probably by 26 January or so, unless there's another one of these. If this happens again, then forget about it. But it's been respecting the trend line so far. So I don't use TA a lot. I just use basic stuff, guys. You don't have to be a genius in this game to make money. And I am not a genius when it comes to TA. I just do basic stuff. This, and then I also do these. We'll share with you Aurochs, and this is the Bitcoin right now on the monthly, and you still see that Bitcoin's green on the monthly. But what was interesting is that what I did when I shorted Bitcoin about 10 days ago, maybe about 12 days ago, before the ETF news came out, I shorted it this week when the red arrow came out, and it came from, at that time, I shorted at 45.1 is what I shorted at, wherever that number is. It must have been here, actually. Yeah, right around here. And then it pumped up to here, and then boom. So, and what came all the way back down to 40,000 something. But it's going to come back to this trend line, in my opinion. And the faster it gets done, the better. And then we can proceed and get another green Aurochs indicator over here somewhere and push on for another bull market going into the halving. And then we'll have another pullback just before the halving, like 1 month to 2 weeks before the halving, the big whales start selling off, and then boom. That'll be the end of the bears. That'll be the last, swipe of the bears, and then we have our full-on bull market for the next 12 to 18 months. That's just how I think it's going to play out. That's how it's played out in history. So let's repeat it one more time. All right. So ETH, we're still looking a little bit red here at 24.45. The AI is quite negative at the moment. I trust the AI here. I don't use the Aurochs indicator too much on the day, but it is still red. Let's look at the weekly. See, we're having a nice battle. This is amazing. I love seeing this. Red, green, red. Let's get another green and take off. See, Ethereum's not so reliant on the Bitcoin halving. Yes, it's bond liquidity. Yes, if Bitcoin drops 10K, Ethereum's going to drop too. All right. But Ethereum's got that power behind it right now because of the expectations of the upcoming Ethereum ETFs. Now, you guys know I do not support the ETFs. I think it's a terrible idea. I think it's the co-opting of crypto. It's the feds coming in and put a squash on crypto by using their friends, the bankers. And first one's first is Bitcoin. Then you're going to get Ethereum. And after that, who knows? But Solana or something. Hopefully, PulseChain will never be on the ETF. We don't want to be co-opted, please. So yeah, this battle looks great. We need another green, and then we're off to the races for the next bull. Okay, so here's the monthly for Ethereum. Let's get in there close. What a nice stair step. Beautiful. Kind of have a battle there, a red, then a green. But let's go. And the demand index is slowly creeping up, but you still see that the greed is starting to slow down. We might drop into fear again for a short time. Hex has had a nice run, and we're sitting at 1 cent now. EHEX. We have a green Aurochs indicator on the monthly. We've had that for 4 months. And let's check out the weekly. Look at that. Boom. Look at that battle. That's what I'm talking about, right? Do I have something I could look at that. Boom. That's exactly what we want to see. That's a good sign. So bring it on. Bring on bull market. Let's go. All right. Let's get back to the StreamYard and see what you guys have to say. Yeah, crypto vendor. These are going to be V2 pools only. So Titan just like Zen? No. Zen doesn't have a buy and burn. So that makes a big difference. Buy and burn comes in every 30 minutes, I think it is right now, and buys up 3 to 4 ETH. I don't know the exact numbers. I'm just talking on my ass here, but that's approximately what it was. in the beginning, it was every 8 minutes, the buy and burn came in and bought up Titanex. Xfire, what's going on? Yeah, Nope has a lot of LP. Sure does. Yeah, EHEX is getting ready. Stressful struggle. It's getting ready to launch. It'd be nice to see BTC go down to 35,000. Yes, it would, Tom. I would like to see that. We people think that a hockey stick is the best thing, but that's only good for short term, right? We want the stair step up, and then at the end you have the hockey stick. So if you sometimes when you pull out far enough on a chart and you have hockey stick, then a month later another hockey stick, that looks great. But overall, hockey sticks are the best only at the end of a market, right? Happy Silver, I believe you, Randy. You sell on 12 cents. Yes, I did. I sold a lot of Hex at 12 cents last year when it pumped. Hey, Funkmaster Hex, what's up, brother? Hit the like button, please. What a nice nope dump today, or nope pump today. Yes, sir. It sure was nice. And by the way, let's do our first giveaway for the night. And let's go in here, share this tab. So this is what we're going to want to see. So go ahead, start NOPE. That's all you got to type in. Oops, show it off here. And we'll give away our first 250,000 nope. The instructions are below if you are the winner. If I know you personally already, you could just DM me on Telegram or in Patreon or on Twitter, x.com, and I will get you your tokens. If I don't know you, then email me first, and then I will find a way. We will coordinate a way to verify that you are real, because this is a considerable amount of money. I just don't want to throw money in a bad direction. So let me actually check how much this is right now. Nope. Give you an idea how much 250,000 nope is. 250,000. $500. Holy shnikes. That's $500, folks. And we're doing it twice tonight. Hello, Ash. Natty, Peppy, Rod, Fast Abdul. 37, 38. I want to thank everybody who's been providing liquidity with their note tokens, because it's because of you guys that we have such fat liquidity. One really helpful thing was, first, it was 9inch getting us BBC rewards for staking over there. I want to thank those guys. They're doing a good job. And I want to thank the guys at PHUX for getting us gauged over on PHUX. That was really helpful as well. So thank you guys for doing that. And the APY over on Fux is pretty high, still over 50%. So I like it. Peppy says, I'm live and real. You would believe. I mean, scammers just do what they do. They come in and they try to steal your winnings. That's just how it is. I mean, if I was dumb enough and I got scammed, I would still make sure that the people got their tokens. It's just how I am. I'm going to do it the right way. How are the Bills doing, by the way? Are they still winning? Because I'm with you guys, not watching my Buffalo Bills right now. Hope you appreciate that. No, Funkmaster, just once is good enough, but I'm just letting you guys have some fun with it. I'm just trying to get the entries up a little bit. We're at 44. We've got 77 viewers. Only 44 people have put their information in, or the note in. 46. Bills down by 3. Come on. Goodness gracious. You know what it's like to be a Buffalo Bills fan? I grew up as a Red Sox fan and a Bills fan. You know how much pain I went through? And then finally, when I was an adult in my 20s, finally the Red Sox won the World Series. But my Bills, 4 times, and 4 times they lost. Unbelievable. All right, let's do the giveaway. Draw. Let's see who's gonna win. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, Luna. All right. Luna's the winner tonight. Okay. For the first one. All right. Congratulations, Luna. You know where to find me. So Luna won the first $500 worth of note. Congratulations. That'll pay some gas fees if you need it. All right. So what else you guys want to talk about? There's I know everyone always asks me, Randy, what do you think PulseChain and PulseX are going to do in this next bull cycle? Let's talk about that for a second. I really believe that Richard doesn't want the fees on PulseChain to get out of hand. So in order for the fees on PulseChain to not get out of hand, we don't need to see 1,000x or 750x in PulseChain or anything that's going to put the costs through the roof to do transactions on PulseChain. I think we would be an absolute failure. PulseChain will be a failure if on the first bull cycle our fees got out of hand already. On the second bull cycle, I wouldn't mind. That would just follow the pattern of Ethereum, right? But the first one, I don't think that would be good. So I think PulseX is going to greatly outperform PulseChain in this bull cycle. There, I said it. And I also think the INC is going to do well. There, I said it. I've got different reasons why I think INC is going to do well. I think people are going to start building projects around it. Wink. So we'll see what's going to go on with INC. But PulseX, that's to me, because the buy and burn, or not buy and burn, whatever it's called, just the burn, I think that's going to be great. I'll get 100x, that would be amazing. You get another chance. Those who shall remain unnamed. Oh, God. Oh, by the way, guys, I have a new intro song that's coming. It's being made for me right now by the Conspiracy Guru Music. Conspiracy Guru Music. Amazing. This guy does such a great job. And you guys know I'm an anarcho-capitalist. I'm pretty anti-gov, that type of thing. And he's going to put a 60-second intro song together for Note Token. And then I'm going to get it done professionally with images. And that's going to be my intro. It's going to be badass. I'm pretty pumped. Those of you guys who are Megadeth fans, it's going to have the Megadeth sound. So going hardcore. Wouldn't that destroy the L1 narrative, though? Why CryptoBendu? That's why it would destroy the L1 narrative if PulseChain fees got too out of control, though. That we want to be an L1. If we get out of control again, that just proves all the people that love L2s, that think L2s are going to save all the L1s. What we're talking about right now is that Ethereum is a layer 1 solution. PulseChain is a layer 1 solution because we're a fork, right? Avalanche is a layer 1 solution. Well, Polygon, Optimism, Arbitrum, they're layer 2 solutions. Well, there's a battle right now between layer 1s and layer 2s. If the fees on layer 1s continue to get out of control, it's just going to prove the layer 2 people right. Well, I want to see layer 1s win. Layer 2s, it's just too complicated. I'll give you an example. So I got a really large airdrop of Optimism, which was a layer 2 solution on Ethereum. So I got this airdrop. I sold it for WETH on the Optimism chain, which is their layer 2 solution. And then I withdrew the tokens, and it took 21 days to get the money off of Optimism. This is how it works over there. So 7 days to verify that my transaction is legit. I think it was. Then it was 14 days, I believe, to then withdraw my money to Ethereum. And then there was one more transaction. So a total, it took almost a whole month to get my money off of Optimism. I was so frustrated. I said, this is BS. So Optimism, I'm not using you guys ever again. How can you lock up someone's money? It makes no sense. This doesn't seem legit. When projects here on PulseChain, there's projects to do something similar. You have cooldown periods. So if you withdraw your funds from Famous or Fiat, it's like 14 days to cool down before when you unstake, you have to wait 14 days. Okay, I get that. But this is a layer 2 solution we're talking about. I don't remember Polygon doing that. Craziness. Oh, yeah. So ETH was like $100 and fees were cents. Launch at 30 cents. Yeah. Yeah. Launch at 30 cents. And it dropped considerably from there for a short time. My cheapest purchase of ETH was right around $3. That's how long I've been in crypto. I also was in the DAO. Did you guys hear about the DAO hack? You guys even know what that is? That was like the first ICO on Ethereum, and I participated in it. I didn't lose anything, though. Somehow I got out without a scratch. Do you think Hex will outperform everything in the long run as a store of value? Yeah, I do. I think Hex is going to do outstanding. I think Hex is that's why I tell everyone, get 100 T-shares. If you don't have 100 T-shares yet going into this bull run, I don't know what you're doing. The only thing is, though, I am not one of these people who is going to preach long stakes anymore. I think getting a large amount of Hex and doing shorter stakes is probably pretty beneficial, because then you mitigate your risk of long-term problems. Like if I would have had short stakes, if I would have taken all my millions of Hex and did a 2-year stake or year and a half stake from 2019 and 2020, I would have been out with a lot of money, and I wouldn't have had to deal with the risk of, say, like the SEC risk that came out this August. That wouldn't have bothered me. I would have just bought the bottom with my stable coins or whatever. But now, because I have stakes going out 11 years, I constantly have to, in the back of my mind, I'm like, I hope Hex still exists. I hope crypto still exists. I do have that small little worry that's always an itch. Like, man, did you make the right decision? I know all of you have that same idea too. Did I make the right decision? So I'm not gonna blow smoke up your asses and tell you that it's all perfect and everything's gonna, you're all gonna be billionaires. We don't know. I may have made a giant mistake and done 55s. Who knows? Kai said, do not clip this. Please don't put this out there. I don't need any more heat from the maxis, please. Oh, God. Are you going to sing in the death metal voice in your intro? No, I'm not singing. What's his name is going to Conspiracy Guru is going to do it. LOL. All L1s fill up. You get mad gains and rotate a new L1 next cycle. Hope for performance. So fees stay low is crazy. I don't think it's crazy. I'm not. You got to understand, man. I got into crypto actually for the tech. I'm so long in crypto that I remember when it wasn't all about the money. So, I'm already set financially. I know that. I understand. I sound selfish right now, but I would like PulseChain to last a little while. You sound like a car salesman, man. It's like, okay, let's get this one sale. We'll make 10 grand on this one deal. We'll charge the $5,000 over sticker. It's like, don't you want something that works, man? Richard said that he's hoping within a few cycles that if it does fill up, then we just fork it again. And I understand that, but I will consider us an absolute failure if we filled up in one cycle. That'd be crazy. Randy, could you talk about what it's like when Hex went to 50 cents? And do you think a lot of us could be millionaires potentially with PLSX? Well, it felt really good when Hex was 50 cents. It felt real good. And now we got double the Hex. We got Hex on PulseChain and Hex on and Ethereum. So it'll be doubly as good. And like I said, I think if you're going to choose one token in the ecosystem right now that could possibly do the most X's, I still think it's PulseX. Hex will still do very, very well, but I don't think it's going to do as well as PulseX. If we're just talking about RH coins, I got plenty of other stuff. I even have a good portion of my liquid assets over in Ethereum right now, just as a hedge. With all the EVM sidechains and bridges, it's almost like Ethereum is becoming a de facto layer 0. Yeah. Yeah, what's going to happen? It's going to become a store of value. They're going to get their own ETF. They're going to pump that shit. Then it's going to be co-opted by the gov. See, the thing that I get upset about too is because I come from the world of gold and silver, guys. I'm a gold and silver guy. First and foremost, that's what I did. I saw the gold ETFs come out. I think it was in 2013 or was it 3? It was 2003. And then they just kept the price went up slowly as more and more money came into the ETFs, and it just ruined it. It ruined gold. Volatility kind of went away. It's still a tiny bit there, but nothing where it was before. So much paper gold is getting passed around and derivatives. So I think that's what's going to happen to Bitcoin. You're going to see a lot of derivatives of Bitcoin come out that are not going to pump Bitcoin. Right? It's going to pump the bags of the bankers, not you. Okay, just know that. I would sell every single Bitcoin I had right now if I still had some. Go into stuff that's gonna possibly do you X's. That's it. You know, if it's all about money for you, I would not be holding Bitcoin. Hope you're having a great year so far. Hexagon contractor, it's been wonderful, man. I'm so glad that we're back into pre-bull. We're in the pre-bull right now. Hello, Marion. $1 nope, I'm set. Man, just 10 cents, I'm set. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, so these are the things that help note. 1, bonded liquidity to PulseChain. That's really going to help pull the token up. 2, we have one of the biggest whales in the Hex ecosystem as my partner. So that helps. It helps a lot. And 3 is just that I'm trying to onboard people into PulseChain. That's my thing. So I'm out there. Nope Token's going to be out there evangelizing PulseChain, bringing people into the ecosystem to help grow the amount of wallets and users. So that's my end goal. I wish more projects were doing it. The only one I know that's planning on doing it is 9inch. They haven't done much yet as far as evangelism outside of PulseChain, but they're going to. I think that's a huge opportunity. And then us, but not many others are doing anything outside. Bright Light, 100 T-shares. I think 100 T-shares makes total sense. Taylor, if you do, Hex is funny. When you take a T-share, when you take your Hex, a T-share, if it's 30,000 Hex, the longer you go out with your stake, the less amount of Hex it takes to get a T-share. So you could drop that down by 30%. So then it'd be 10 grand approximately to get 100 T-shares if you went out 10 years. But what percentage of your bag do you need to do that? I don't know. You want to be really conservative? Less than 10% of your bag, if you can afford it. Start small. I have people in our Patreon that it took them over a year to get to 100 T-shares. If you were buying when the market was down, you can get that. You were able to get it for like 5 grand. It was nuts. It was absolutely nuts. Yeah, if you didn't have stakes, or the chance you would have held to the top. Well, if you follow me, I baseline, you know that I killed it. I hit a home run with X, even with just the small amount that I staked not staked, but that I sold. And I also made the killing last January when all y'all were saying Hex is going to 20 cents, and I sold it all at 12 cents. Yeah, I'm a pretty good trader. I'm a freaking good trader. I know how to sell. That's my thing. I'm a really good seller. Most people aren't good sellers. And I'm 55 with, yeah, well, yeah, it's hard. 55 is really hard. Taylor decel, it really isn't. If you consider it, you'll be hard pressed to find a new car that cheap. We talking about believing yourself. Do we get a moon cycle coming up for one last dip in the RH ecosystem? Well, let's look. Let's look. You guys know I'm a moon cycle guy. Moon cycle. 87%. So we have 3.6 days to the full moon. So this week will probably be a red week. It'll continue to be a red week. So we're within the cycle already. So 5 days before the full moon, 5 days after. If you guys don't like full moons, if you don't believe in cycles and things, maybe I'm not the guy for you to listen to. It's one of the things that I follow. I follow the Jewish calendar. I also follow the moon cycles. So that's where I'm at. And that's the Chinese calendar. We're going into the, I think it's February 10th. We're going into the year of the dragon. So pay attention to that too. Felt like shit when it was at 50 cents because that's when I bought. Sorry, bro. Yeah, some people were buying when I was selling. But if you've been watching, you learn that you buy when things are red, sell when things are green. What's your preferred stable? Oh, definitely DAI. Absolutely. Randy, what price would you consider as the all-time highs for Hex now that it's on 2 chains? Should the combined value of chase be about 50 cents? Yeah, I think that's how we're gonna. People are gonna disagree with me on this. But I've been always the one saying that the combined value is the value we need to see. So maybe 20 cents on Ethereum Hex, then 26 cents, or 31 cents over on PHEX, something like that. Combined value is fine. And some people are like, oh, it's got to be all on Pulse. No, it does not. I am of the belief that the Ethereum Hex could still greatly outperform PHEX. Why? Because there's a lot more whales over on Ethereum than there are on PulseChain. And whales go where money is to be made. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. The Bills are out here doing Bills things. 44-yard field goal to tie with under 2 minutes left. God. Why are the Bills always in this situation? Oh, goodness. What do you think the price of the ink will be? And what was the FUD somebody was saying about BankX and EHEX? Well, BankX has a whole bunch of Ethereum Hex. That's what he's saying. So but I don't worry about it. That was less than a day's worth of, or 2 days worth of emissions of the AA lobby when Hex launched. So I don't want to get, Hex is a whole different animal. It's a little bit different than other cryptos. That's why people have a little bit of misunderstandings with it. They get really frustrated because they don't understand. You really have to learn your Hex. Exactly like Ruben says, what's a T-share? A T-share is what you get when you burn your Hex. Unlike other projects where you stake a token and you earn the future inflation that way, with Hex, you take your Hex and you stake them and it's actually burned. They're gone. Like if you look at someone's wallet that has Hex, they're non-existent. What you got in return was a T-share. And that T-share, based how many you have, is how much Hex emissions you get per day. And I think it's like, recently it was like 6.9 Hex per day per T-share. So if you've got 100 Hex, you're earning, or 100 T-shares, you're earning 690 Hex per day if the emission rate is 6.9. So it really adds up quickly. That's why I love it. Perpetual still at a discount for T-shares. Yes, they are. Base, Maxi. Sweet, no. Smoke Spider. Well, I don't know if you're talking about Sweet, which is the token that the Beetroot team uses for their rewards, but I love Beetroot. I heard recently that there was folks in our community saying, oh, stay away from privacy coins. I'm the opposite. I'm like, go into privacy coins. You might need it in the future to do a transaction. Learning from the master trader of crypto. Oh, thank you. Crypto, but I'm not the master, but I'm definitely, I'm good. I keep it simple. That's the thing. I don't make it complicated. Are there any tornadoes in Panama? Just watching a video on Tennessee. I've never seen a regular tornado. I've seen water spouts many times, though. Water spouts are tornadoes over the water. I've never seen one over the land. Yeah, but I can't finance X. Interesting. No, you can't. No. Hey fam, happy to be here. Hey functional crypto. Me doing the LP on V3 9mm decks, finally learning tons for no permissions. Nope. There you go. It works so nice, right? It's actually really easy to do learning V3. All right, get to it. Warhammer, what's up? Randy, how are you? I believe in cycles more than useless TA that can't predict anything. Exactly. Well, I think TA is good for the short term, but cycles, man, you will absolutely win if you learn cycles. The people that you guys call elites, I think are scumbags, the bankers and all those folks, they don't care about the TA. They care about cycles. They care about numerology. They care about all that stuff. It always has been that way. Kings and queens and, you know, Rothschilds and all that, cycles. That's what they pay attention to. No, come on, Rod. Gosh darn it. Jeez. It's okay. I'm glad I didn't have to watch it. Yes, they do, Orion. All right. Yes, Hex T shares are amazing. Do you still recommend the Aurochs wallet? I use it every day. Every freaking day. It works great. It still has all those safety features. Like I said, it's like a stairwell with railings. So if you don't have it, go ahead and download it. It's great. Just make sure you put it on a separate Chrome instance than your regular MetaMask, because if you have them both on one, then you got to switch between them. It's kind of a pain in the butt. So I just keep them on separate Chrome instances. All right, let's do another giveaway here. No, that's not it. Okay, choose a live stream. Boom. This time we'll do, let's see. Let me think about what we'll use for a word. I know I don't have it showing yet. Let's see. Oh, that's what we'll use. We'll use dragon. Dragon, because we're going into the year of the dragon really soon. So Chinese New Year, I think it's February 10th. Get ready. It's going to be interesting. I'll do more of a deep dive into what we're expecting is going to happen in the year of the dragon. But I'm on this path of learning just like you guys. The last time there's a year of the dragon, I had just got into crypto or was just about to get into crypto. So was it? No, I had just moved to Panama. I'd been here about 1 year. So 12 years ago was when I just moved to Panama. Interesting. 40 entries already. This is another 500 bucks worth of NOPE token. There's a lot of interesting stuff coming up soon. Another thing, there's Dragon X just launched. Dragon X was the first token launched on top of Titan X that's been soaking up all this extra liquidity and keeping the price from dropping too much. So exciting times over in the Titan X stuff. Really liking it. 52 entries. Yeah, let's do it. Can you go over how the elites use numerology cycles, moon phases? You know, I could talk to Waters Above, Jordan, and I think he'll come on and he'll talk to me about it for sure. He'll be happy to. He's the one of the masters. That's how I found him initially. Someone put us together because they saw that I was talking about Shemitah in the Jubilee year, and they saw that Jordan was doing the same thing over on Waters Above. And they said, why don't you guys have a chat? And we did 2 live streams together already. Absolutely wonderful. I really like that guy. And now I'm a proud member of his Patreon. If you guys aren't a member of the Patreon, make sure you get in there. We got all kinds of cool stuff that we do. All right, we're at 59 entries. Let me go ahead and draw this thing. So Dragon, D-A-R-A-G-O-N. Give you 10 more seconds. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Draw. All right, let's see who the winner is. Dun, 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 dun. Kelly Danowski. Welcome, Kelly, and congratulations. All right. $500 worth of NOPE token. There you go. So if you could send me an email, Kelly, down below here, down below the video, you'll be able to send me an address, and then we'll also coordinate somewhere else where we can connect. Fellow Pollock wins. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Oh, we got an EW1 in the house. Electronic Warfare Specialist. First class. Yeah. Cool. So welcome and congratulations to Kelly. So that's it for tonight. I will we got strategy call tomorrow at noon Eastern for the Patreon members. That should be fun. Our last call, everyone was euphoric, and now everyone's gonna be like, oh man. All right. Well, thank you everybody, and bummer for the Bills. You know, what can we do? Cheers from Panama.